Alright, we're starting back up again with Heart of the Swarm. Kerrigan has gone roguelike mod made by Redfrog. It's been a wonderfully fun mod. We did choose to go to Char, and then I noticed that we have an evolution mission available. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the Zergling evolution mission and get this going, start making our Zerglings even better. Raptor Strain is just the objectively better of these two. You know, sure, getting some Zerglings out faster, but it does come with that hidden supply hit on it, because it is 1.5 supply then per Zergling set made, and the Raptorlings just increase the DPS on them. So we're gonna do the Raptorlings. And this should be pretty quick, so we'll get this knocked out of the way, and then we will move on to the Char missions. Just an A move to the end, because that's all that's needed on this mission. Once you get this, let's see, 70, probably 80, because I think at least one died in that last jump. Zerglings. Alright. Survival Strain. Swarm host locusts last 50% longer and have more hit points. That's nice. Spines and spores gain +2 attack and sight range. That's nice. I think that makes guardians not able to outrange them. Then Zergling attack speed increased by 50%. I think that's what we're going to go with. Get some adrenal glands going. Okay. Definitely don't want this, because I do feel like we're going to be using Zerglings all the way through, and this will just make Zerglings paper. Don't want Popco's the tumor. As we saw in Kaldir, having those creep tumors stacked up was rather nice. Vengeance for Phoenix. When an enemy unit dies, there's a chance for Protoss to reinforce them. Yeah, I like this, because I definitely don't want to take losing our armor either. If we had taken that gas buff, we could have got a Noctool to help out here. And there we go, we get our first Protoss reinforcements. This is nice for the very quick reinforcements you get, but like I said, Raptors are just so much better than these Swarmling Zerglings will ever be, unless they ever find a way to go back and make it so that you're not getting that supply hit for those. Okay. Nafash, unlock Nafash. Every 15 seconds gives Roach. No, you died, Nafash, and that'd be nice to bring you back to life, but you should have just stood your ground on Kaldir a bit better. Twin drones are improved overlords. I'm thinking overlords just because, like I said before, I'm not doing the best job making sure to pay attention to my supply, and getting them out quicker is going to just allow us to keep the army growth going a little better. Normally I wouldn't want this, but there's just a lot of extra things going on, and this is just going to be a nice little buff. Now we got our raptorlings. We are going to actually just start doing the char missions. Felt like doing char would be better than... Oh, we can go actually into the roach mission right away. So, might as well just bulk up our army. I guess I didn't realize when the triggers for doing these evolutions were, but we get these buffs going to help out our guys. That's just going to be that much better for our long run in this campaign here. We'll get a couple of our little roachlings to just quickly help start with some of the early tanking. Hope these roaches stay alive a bit longer. It's nice that Phoenix, the Vengeance for Phoenix, just gave us a few more roachlings to be able to push through. These evolution missions super quick, but they do add a lot of power to the army having these different mutations. Let's see. Ultralisk gain 20 plus 20 splash damage, dealing 25 damage to primary and secondary targets. That is nice. But I think for all of these, I want to just get our Zerglings a little bit faster, make it, especially since they can hit air, just being able to get around everywhere a little bit quicker is just going to be a nice little bonus to have. Alright. Gonna re-roll because I don't like any of these. Alright, more Protoss. Let's do that. Just keep rolling with the Protoss. I think we are going to go with the Corpser over the Vial. Although the Vial strain, maybe, I don't know, maybe that would be the better one. I normally go with the Corpser when I play the regular runs of this campaign, but I can definitely see these having a very nice benefit to the army if everything is slow, because there are going to be things that are just going to speed up the enemies and give them a bunch more buffs that I'm not going to want to have to deal with. Heal up for this last attack. This is probably good enough. Just didn't want too many of our guys on the cuffs of death. Okay. Four-year Scrambler. Burrowed units are undetectable. Does not apply to swarm host lurkers and impalers. Zergling pre-constitution, not reconstitution. Okay, doesn't really feel like that's going to be great. Premium loot boxes. This is nice for when we get that next curse, which getting to something for talent there, but talent pickups being of one rarity higher, we're trying to find all of those, so we're pretty early on. this I think is going to have our best benefit for us. So that's what we're doing. Let's see, are we going to be able to go right into the Hydra and get ourselves some lurkers or impalers, or are we finally going to Char? Hoping we're just going to the Char mission, but like I said, I won't complain about upgrading our army. Now, I'm kind of regretting not taking the other brood queens, but it'll be worthwhile. Alright, Zagara's challenge. Zagara is only here to show off her newest creation, the Aberration. You better appreciate them. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with that, and we'll save getting some of these for another time. We want to get Noctool as soon as possible here, so we'll continue working on our economy after we get Noctool out. Alright. Just power up the economy here. Probably want to get a evolution chamber going so that we can get some upgrades. Alright, and if we get a nice little creep tumor line like we did on Kaldir, we should be pretty safe from random attacks that come into our base that we're not paying attention to. But I'm not going to put too much of a focus on that here. Start with Carapace upgrade, because I'm still not quite sure what route I'm going to wind up taking this. Alright, this is, I think we got a pretty nice start going here. Just make sure to take out Zagara again. Not let her get too many eggs. She's gonna get some, but I guess we don't have to let her get them. This creep tumor has worked out perfect there. Just get you before your just time to life goes away, doing some damage. Actually, no, we're gonna get melee because I think I am just gonna keep pumping the Zerglings. Oh, we even get these infested ones when we damage them. Okay. That's nice to know. Get a macro hatch so we can just keep pumping out units. You know, get a second macro hatch too. Why not? Go into a lair so we can get +2. Get a Alright, gotta find wherever that secret pickup is. We'll check the bottom of the map here while we're down here. You know, let's just go up to a hive and we might be able to get ourselves some +3 here. Your aberrations aren't that great, Zagar. I don't know what to tell you. Not impressing me. Oh, well, can't save that. Don't even care to try. Okay. We do want to make sure that we get the second command center just for the talent of and the Kerrigan level. I know she's not gaining abilities based on her level, but it does just make her a bit stronger. What are they going towards? Well, I'm not quite sure, but just allowed me to get a whole bunch more taken care of at home here, so Look how damaged they are just coming through this little alley of creep tumors. It is a good idea to just have these all over the place. You know, yeah, we'll just keep spreading it along from her base to mine and give them just that damage to go through. Alright, we are getting roaches out now. Let's see, we gotta keep going with upgrades. There's this pickups in this top corner here, maybe? I feel like we're starting to run out of areas where we can really check for it. Man, these packs of aberrations, they just replace all the Zerglings she would have sent. Okay. This is basically just going to function as an extra macro hatch. Oh, there's that pickup. Alright, let's get in here, get that talent pickup, and then we'll get the rest of the eggs. End this mission, kill Zagara, even though she's just doing exactly what, you know, Kerrigan would have wanted one of her Swarm Queens to do. Alright. And I think we are going to give Kerrigan that chain reaction now. Just... Rending Claws. 5 damage to all enemies and plus 20 to armored enemies. That is nice. Although, yeah, you know, these are all kind of common right now. I think we will take, because we're going to use Hydras more soon, get them their extra range is probably just good to have. And I think let's just keep stacking more enemies because we're, I think, more than capable of dealing with them. Get this other command center before we forget about it. Alright. Ooh, Swarm Host being fully burrowed. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm glad that we came here before we went to Xeris, because that is one thing that sucks with that Xeris mission is they're not actually hidden, and when the flyers come, if you're not protecting them, you just lose. You just straight up lose. Alright. Automated extractors. I just love this every time. This is something I always get, just not have to worry about it. Send that one drone to build it and not have to come back. We're doing automated extractors. Or extractors. It's just always good. Alright. Now we gotta deal with Warfield. Which will be nice. We can handle Warfield. Let's see. Do we get the Hydra mission? We don't. Alright, so we're just hopping right into this next mission. Fire in the sky. Gotta take down the Gorgon battle cruisers. I think we got Kerrigan buffed pretty nicely. Our Zerglings will make it so we don't have to really worry too much about even the flying units, the extra flying units that are in these kinds of things. Okay, fire in the sky only. Warfield saw how well Valerian's idea worked, so now he has taken half of Mink's fleet of battle cruisers. Yeah, Valerian, you stole from your daddy, and now his generals are doing the same. How do you expect them to follow you when you couldn't follow your own dad? Yeah, we're going to take that, because I don't want to deal with any of these if I don't have to. Okay, so if we just hold on and let this delay, we can actually build up for a little bit longer, which is a nice thing to do. So we're going to let this get a little bit closer before we actually spawn that creep tumor. Okay, good. These used ones from that ability don't seem to be triggering it immediately either, so that's nice. Oh, never mind. I guess it does. Because I know I put mine outside the range. Alright, well, it's not too bad. We'll be just fine with that. Alright, Noctula, get you to start spreading even more creep. So we need all the Zerg biomass. Okay, get a macro hatch going just so that we can keep powering up here. Okay, yeah, gonna have to actually think with these battle cruisers about Kerrigan's ability to just get sniped down by some Yamatos. Look at those Zerglings chasing down medevacs. Alright, I want to get in and take care of these side bases just because those will slow down attack waves. Ooh, did not come in nearly as equipped as I needed to for that. Well, creep tumors are helping take down things. Oh, I should have used Noctool's ability to spawn in some extra reinforcements there. Alright, we'll get that going, and let's get another macro hatch. Let's get... Oh, need to get a lair before I can do a Hydra nest. I forgot about that. This is not Brood War. Hydras are not tier 1. Or tier 2, I guess. And there's that pickup. Alright, great. Kind of had a feeling it'd be in one of the auxiliaries like this. So that's nice to have. Alright, we're gonna... Next time you are offered common talents, all will be epic instead. I'm gonna take that again. I hope I didn't let this get too close here. Got an alarm going on my phone. Oops. Don't know how we're going to get this taken care of. I may have blundered this a little bit. Oh well, we'll see if we can make this work, and hopefully it does. I don't want to lose Noctool here. Yeah, we are doing our best to awaken this Scourge Nest, Kerrigan, I promise you that. Yeah, this is no bueno here, but we got it. Took a bit of unnecessary damage, but we did it. Okay. I think the infinite cycle might be what we want to do here now. So yeah, let's go with the infinite cycle. Gotta get this economy re-going here. Keep on these upgrades. Alright, now our Zerglings can take care of these. Just keep pushing. Okay. Oh, Kerrigan is back as... Oh, she evolved. She somehow became... Xeris unlocked Kerrigan, even though we haven't been to Xeris yet. Well, that's a nice thing I'm not going to complain about. Let's get this going. Don't want to let that get much closer than it already is. Alright, let's just keep going with getting Protoss reinforcements. Oh yeah, probably would have helped to rally that to the actual hatchery here, huh? Okay, let's get to this Scourge Nest. Actually, you can do Niduses, right? Does that pop up creep here for us? Yes, it does. Okay, give us that in the range of this, and we can pop that down. Alright, so the Zerglings are nice that they have anti-air, but it does not seem like I can actually rely on them as anti-air right now. We do just need to push, keep using Noctool to make some queens at the front line. We'll get some Hydralisks coming from our hatcheries. I don't know why Kerrigan's still talking like she's inside, all right. Okay. Don't care about this combat strain for the drones. Infester's fungal growth being stronger, that is nice. Gain a random armor or attack upgrade, and again at the start of each mission. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Noctool, just need to let you get a bit more energy. You're gonna just Nidus this so that we don't have to worry about doing any other creep spread. And we will be finishing. Oh wait, yeah, okay, we did find the hidden talent, so we're good there. And that's Warfield taken care of. Okay, Hydras, because we already know what these are. Okay, I guess we could still get Nafash. Permanent +2 health and damage. So if we have Nafash just sitting in our army with those, that's nice. But I don't know how much that's actually gonna, be an actual buff. So, Hydralisk gaining some strength. That's nice. Kerrigan Crushing Grip. I don't feel like we're gonna use Crushing Grip too much. Leaping Strike. I think gonna keep Kinetic Blast. So let's go with the Hydralisk. Yeah, that seems to me like the best option. Alright, we are going to call this here. We did 2 mutations and 2 of the char missions. We will start off next time doing the final mission here on Char. Let's see, do we get... No evolution mission at the moment. Maybe after we finish Char. But yeah, thanks. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm having fun doing this, and have a great day.